So I'm going to just start by saying that I am not a veteran DM. I have played Dungeons and Dragons one time with this group of fools, and that was the one experience that I had with it. But it's a very cool game. And in the last few weeks, I have spent a lot of time preparing and watched a lot of YouTube videos and learned from the best. So that being said, like I said earlier, I don't know all the rules, but we're going to fumble our way through it, and it's going to be fun. I think the number one rule for Dungeons and Dragons is that it should be fun. And so if there comes a point at which we don't know the answer, we're going to make it up and we'll look it up later after the game session. So if there's people in chat that know all the rules,
Hey, what's up, Freddie?
just understand that. Yeah, okay. Awesome. So yeah, we're going to get started. I want to make sure, does everybody have their D&D character sheets up on their screens?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay.
Oh, nice and slow. Love it. Look at that redneck. What a dwarf.
Slow. Yeah. Yes. So, okay, well, I guess we'll just get started then.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm very excited.
So, the adventure that we are going on, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a lore first, okay? So, anybody in chat that doesn't know this already, this campaign is taking place in the land of Ooh, which is the setting for, exactly, say it with me. Ooh! Which is the setting for Adventure Time, if you guys have ever watched the show Adventure Time. It's very goofy and very fun and hilarious. And that is what you can kind of get an idea of the art style from my background right here, which is from the show. So we are using the same map. We're kind of using some of the same lore, but like once again, I am a failure and I do not know all the lore of this show. So it's going to be
We
taking
watched a
place...
40-minute video like once.
Exactly. I got a 40-minute overview of the lore. I like the show. I've seen like the first few seasons, but again, I'm not going to know all the lore exactly. It's going to be goofy. It's going to be fun, but that's what's going to make it enjoyable for you guys. So our story is going to take place 500 years before the events of the show. So you're not going to, it's not going to have all of the exact same characters. The world's going to look a little bit different and stuff like that. But generally speaking, it's going to be the same setting. And I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a background, okay? So this is setting the scene sort of for the whole like world and campaign. Basically, and this is actually factual from like the lore of the show. We're going to say that year 0 is sort of the starting point of the timeline of this world of Adventure Time. And year 0 is when the Mushroom Wars took place. And what this was a war between humanity and the people of Earth that basically ended up wiping off most of humanity from the surface of the Earth. And humans, a lot of like any humans or beings that still remained after the Mushroom Wars took place at year 0, like there was a lot of like mutating of people and like, humanity just didn't look quite the same as it used to. So the world that we know it like no longer exists. Everything is different. The world, the geography, the people. So it's definitely it's a different environment. And in the midst of the mushroom bombs explosion was where the Lich was born. And if you guys have watched the show, you know that the Lich is sort of the big bad guy throughout the show, right?
That's right.
And his evil, big bad guy goal is basically just to eliminate all life from the universe. He's just like the quintessential evil guy, right? So he still exists on this earth. And right now, at this point in time, at year 500, there's evil that runs rampant throughout the earth. So we are setting the scene there. And in an attempt to sort of regain some sense of stability, at this point in time, year 500, it's more or less a post-apocalyptic world, but there are civilizations and governing structures throughout the land of Ooh. So the world is looking more normal, but again, it's not the way it was before the wars began. So any questions so far before I get you guys into this story?
Post-war vibes.
Ooh, yes. All the best.
Ready.
All the best stories start with
You got
the
any questions?
No questions.
No questions.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Ready to go.
Excellent. So our story is going to begin on... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to send you guys in Discord. You don't have to put this on stream, but I'm going to send you a little map, okay?
All right.
So our story is going to begin on a small like series of islands south of the land of the ooze mainland. And this little cove is called Pineapple Cove.
Pineapple Cove.
That's my favorite.
I put this map in there. You can see at the very bottom in that area that's circled with a 5. That little cove of islands is where we're going to begin. And this is sort of your guys, this is your homeland. Like, I'm not going to say whether you've lived there your whole life. That's for you guys to decide with your characters. But as of right now, this is where you've settled. This is where you sort of consider yourself a citizen. And you guys have been summoned to the Castle Nui, which is where the Queen of Pineapple Cove resides. So we start there, and we're gonna have you guys. You're walking into Castle Nui. You walk into the main lobby of the castle, and it's just magnificent. I don't think any of you guys have ever been in the castle before, so it's definitely awe-inspiring. You walk in, and the ceilings are just like 30, 40-foot ceilings, and there's architecture that really highlights the coastal island culture that you guys know from Pineapple Cove. And there's elements of art like seashells and bright colors and sea glass, and there's stories in these paintings that are showing off like ancient myths of things called night marchers, which is something that the island people believe like watch over the island and exist. And they're said to be like ancient warriors who sometimes their souls will revisit the spaces where they had epic battles in their lifetimes. And so you're seeing all this culture sort of painted and put into this architecture as you walk into the castle, and you approach a large set of double doors. And on either side of the double doors are these like massive, what they're called royal sentinels. And they have pineapple heads, but they're like, basically their bodies are made out of stone, and they're like, 12, 15 foot tall, and they just have zero expression, but they're always there. They're guarding the doors of the castle. And you walk up to these double doors, and you know that this is where you need to go because you've been summoned by the queen. And there's a doorbell on the side of the door. And I'm going to let you guys decide how you want to introduce yourselves to each other and what you want to do now.
Y'all come here often?
Who are you?
I am the great and mighty. No, that's probably not my personality.
I noticed there's a doorbell on the door.
Yeah. Are we what?
Good noticing.
What is
I have very good perception.
I have good perception.
Captain Perception over here?
Yo, okay.
I'm just kind of sitting against the wall with a bottle of liquor or something.
Yep, well, I have a stein.
Cool.
So you guys.
So
I want to ring the doorbell.
alcoholic people
yeah, I
doing
think
some
I would
drinks.
say at this point you guys have at least noticed each other, and you know that you were supposed to be meeting a group of people. So the 5 of you know that you guys are this group that's been summoned, but whether or not you guys know each other or know anything about each other yet is kind of up to you.
Yeah,
I guess I would.
The only one I know here is Mr. Lord.
Oh wow,
Me and him go back.
way back.
Way back in the service days. We were in the service too.
The service.
No,
of
we just
what?
ran into each other a few times.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, we were doing something service related.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Serving.
Serving something.
That's about all we can say. Otherwise, we have to kill you.
Serving something.
Okay, so Rod, you open you ring the doorbell?
I rang the doorbell.
We just
Awesome.
okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I didn't want to talk to
right.
any of you guys. Really.
Oh,
You
okay,
guys
cool.
can
Yeah.
interject. Okay.
Nope.
Okay, so Rado, you're ringing the doorbell.
I
Yeah.
don't want to talk to you either.
Cool.
Okay. So
Make
you
it-
ring.
make him
You
do
ring.
an athletics check.
I want my. I would.
You missed. You missed the button.
You did a backflip
Dang it.
and you hit the button with your big toe.
Oh crap.
Beautiful.
Uh,
That's what I was going for.
Okay, so on the other side of the doorbell, you hear a little speaker crackling, and you hear a female voice come through. It sounds like a young female. And although you can't see her, you can tell that she is very frantic and anxious, and she's distracted, and she goes, hello, what do you want? Oops, I mean, welcome to Castle Nui. What can I help you with?
Does anyone want? Okay, I'm not gonna say anything yet. It's gonna.
I don't want anything to do with this tiefling scum.
Oh no!
Well,
I just want to put my hood up and walk into the corner.
I guess I want to ask her, like, tell her we were summoned here. Like, what do you want?
Were you
with
summoned here? I
us?
just showed up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you guys are the group that was summoned. Yeah, the queen's been expecting you. Hold on one second. Could you please, each of you, just go around in a circle and just describe yourselves, and give me your name and maybe your race and class and maybe some of your feats and background story a little bit, and so that I can get to know you a little bit before I let you in the castle.
Where's that thing I sent in Discord?
So, obviously, I want you guys to introduce your characters to the stream and to all of us at this point.
Yes.
So just go around in a circle, and you don't have to do your whole backstory, but just give an overview so we can kind of know who you guys are.
This is like the loading screen when you're playing like. This is what is it in the beginning
Tutorial.
of Skyrim? You're like, oh, good, you're awake. It's like,
tutorial.
oh wait, who
Like
are you?
the
What do you?
pre-credits.
What do you look like?
Make your character.
Yeah, this is
Exactly.
the most interesting part of everything.
And you pick mage, and then they go, "Oh, so you're a magic wielder? That'll be perfect."
That'll be
You know,
perfect.
Well, I think that guy with the funny hair and the smelly feet seems like he likes to talk a lot. So why don't you go first?
Oh my gosh, can I lie to my party about what I am?
You can do anything you want.
Okay.
I mean, this is to the stream, right? Just so everyone can kind of know what we are.
Well, yeah, I would say tell the stream at least what you really are.
Sure. So I am a tiefling blood hunter. So what that means is, if any of you have played Mortal Kombat, there's a character called what's that character's name? She can wield blood and basically manipulate blood. That's what I can do, and I can like use it to attack people. I'm also a tiefling, which is a half demon. So I have demon blood in me. So, but what I'm going to say into the intercom and announce to everyone is that I'm going to announce that I am just a wood elf who has been summoned here
With blue skin.
with blue skin, a blue-skinned wood elf.
Have you done anything to try to hide the fact
Yes,
you have blue
I
skin?
have
or-
my hood up. Oh no, I
Okay.
don't care about the blue skin. I'm hiding
Okay.
my horns though
Since
under
when
my
do you have
hood and
blue
my hair.
skin?
That's my character. My character has blue skin.
Are you an avatar?
No, I'm a demon. Demons have weird colored skin.
Blue?
Sometimes blue, sometimes
You
green.
can be whatever color.
What
you
color
want.
are you, fool?
I don't know.
Yeah, at
I
least
guess I can't be blue because
at
I don't
least-
want to be a demon.
At least I know what color I am.
I don't want to
Like
be a
Rachel
demon.
Dolezal.
I am a wood elf with a bad case of hypothermia. I'm very cold. I have low iron. I come from a humble background. I am just a traveling nomad. My clan was wiped out, and
Oh my Lanta, how long are you gonna talk?
an old man in a tavern gave me this letter to come to this castle, and that's why
Anton,
I'm
this
here.
guy's
That's what
real
That's what I
annoying.
want my party to know. But
All right.
I'm a tiefling blood hunter.
Can't tell if Mrs. Rado is role playing or actually annoyed with Mr. Rado.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Amazing. All right, who wants to go next?
Just kidding, I love you. Not
I don't
in
know
the,
you.
Not in the thing,
I'm-
just in real life.
Why is this strange thing telling me it loves me?
Well,
Go for
recently
ahead.
been local to the city. My name is Anton. I'm not going to bore you with the details, but I'm basically like a half eagle, kind of dope. But I used to be with my family out in a farmland yonder. But one day my family disappeared, and I vowed to go find them. I gave my word, and I just couldn't find them. So in my shame, I just have been in this city for the past, I don't know, 5 or 6 years, just drinking away my troubles, hoping to eventually be able to find them again. But other than that, I just do some little wizard spells for fun, just to kind of keep life interesting, you know.
Magic for the kids.
Exactly.
A little boy walks up to you and says, "Do you do balloon animals?"
Get out of here, you bastard.
he looks very afraid and runs away.
I'm not about it tonight. Another day.
Not about it.
Another
Not
day.
about it tonight.
Oh my
Awesome.
gosh.
Amazing.
So you are a half eagle thing. I don't know how to pronounce it, but
Aarakocra.
you're an Aarakocra wizard.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Rock and roll.
Well, is he done talking? Cause I'll go.
I talked for like a
name-
minute. Zach talked for like 15.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
You don't
Well,
like
It's my
everyone's
stream.
talking too much.
Talk
so,
as much as I want.
That's true.
What is a stream?
A stream of water.
I like the role
Oh,
play.
yeah.
Stream of
yes.
pee.
Okay, well, I'm gonna describe myself to this lovely lady through the intercom. My name is Mr. Redneck Fire Lordus, but you can call me Mr. Lord for short. I'm a Hill Dwarf Ranger, survival expert, one with the common people. Do just about anything in nature that you might want me to. Like, look at this. This here's an aspen. You can tell it's an aspen because of the way it is.
That's pretty neat.
That's
very
pretty neat. Yeah. You want to hear me call an animal?
Yes.
Here, laddie. Here you go. Did an animal come?
Beautiful.
No animals came, but a lot of people in the lobby are very impressed by your animal skills.
Sweet.
Makes
That's
sense.
it.
Awesome. So you are a mountain, what is it, hill dwarf
Hill Dwarf Ranger.
ranger. Awesome. Survivalist.
One with the common folk.
A man of the people.
Yeah.
I love it.
I come from humble beginnings.
Mm.
I have a long backstory. We'll get into that later.
Ooh,
Can't wait.
Don't want to give up too much.
sounds
Get
intense.
into you later.
All right, let's
Yeah,
some
you will.
girls talking in here.
Yeah, for real.
Why? We gotta get all the guys out of the way first.
Gotta save the best for last. So I'll go before you, Alexa. My name's Cleocatra. You can call me Cleo. I am a cat and a rogue, and don't really like any of you. So there we are.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, good thing I have very high animal handling.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Don't touch me.
Stay away from me.
He will dangle a mouse in front
I
of
will
you.
kill you.
Just like have a little one of those mouse on a stick
Yeah.
things. He's like, oh wow, I really like this guy all of a sudden.
Yes. I love it.
Amazing. So you are you are a cat. We're playing your character as an elf, but your appearance is cat. You're a cat
Elven
elf.
cat.
And that's very cool. I like that idea. And then you're a rogue, so you're a sneaky type.
Sneaky boy.
Just like a cat.
Just like a cat.
I mean, unless you throw a cucumber at her, she might freak out.
It's her weakness.
Yes. Yes.
Anyone, okay?
Awesome.
My turn.
Mrs. Rado.
My turn. Okay. My name is Princess Coral.
I can't believe she's gonna
Because
talk this way the whole
I
time.
am a mermaid, aka a water genasi, so I can like move water and like mess around with water. But I'm also a cleric.
Waterbender.
Oh yeah, like a waterbender kind of, but cooler because I'm a mermaid. So I'm a cleric, so I can heal people. That's pretty much the only thing I'm good at. That's pretty much the only thing that I am any interested in doing at all.
Do you know what's cooler than a waterbender?
Shut your mouth.
A bloodbender.
You're not a bloodbender.
I would beg to differ.
I thought you were an elf.
I'm an elf. Bender.
Anyway,
Sounds pretty basic to me.
I don't really like doing much. I don't really like adventures. I don't really like journeys. I don't really like any kind of anything. I really just would rather just lay right here on this beach in front of this intercom and just chill out the whole day. Get a little tan, drink a little drink, but I guess I gotta answer this, this lady and see why the queen called me here for some reason. I don't really know, but that's why I'm here, so that's it.
Building, so it
And-
might be kind of hard to understand.
Oh my gosh. The slurping. So Princess Coral,
Yes.
you're the one piece of your backstory.
Yes.
Can you explain why you're how you were a princess?
Well, of course, my father is the king of the sea, so obviously, I mean, that's a pretty big
Poseidon
deal.
or Neptune?
So, that is classified information.
Po Neptune.
Both. They got together, and both of them are her dads.
We're a very progressive campaign.
Yeah, what's the year? 9? Year's 9?
The year is 9.
Somewhere between 0 and 9.
My dad rules the sea, all of the sea, the whole sea, ocean, everything. So I am his daughter, so I'm a princess. But
All of the seas.
every single thing that's water,
Well, that would.
he owns.
Sounds
and
adopted to
rules,
me.
you know.
That's gonna be helpful, I think.
I hope not. I mean, not to my knowledge. I'm not. No one's told me I'm adopted, but
That would be a devastating blow to you, to your.
that would be a tragic part of my backstory.
Yeah, it would be.
Awesome.
We'll see.
Yeah, I guess we will.
Sweet. Okay, thanks
Yes.
guys. So yeah, the party is assembled, and the lady on the other side of the intercom goes, "Oh, okay, thank you for the introductions. My name is Lady Kanalua. If you need anything, you can ask me, but I'll go ahead and buzz you in." And she buzzes you in. The doors open, and they're just like these massive double doors. And as they open, you see the long main hall of the castle. At the very end, probably 100 feet away, 200 feet away, something like that. You go up a slight incline of stairs, and you can see the queen seated at her throne. And there's various people. There's guards around. There's a few doors on either side of the hallway. In the middle of the hall, there's a long dinner table that's always looks very pristinely set with very nice silverware, and it's just a really beautiful hall, unlike anything you've ever seen. So you guys, you can move towards the queen and approach her.
As we pass the table, I would like to attempt to try to swipe some silverware.
Okay. Can you do so? This is good. So let's do our first roll.
Let's
So
go.
you do a sleight of hand, which I guess would be it's
Okay.
under
Yep.
your skills.
Beautiful.
Would you roll?
Did it come up for you?
I didn't see it.
Okay, 18.
Okay, you grab a full set of a spoon, a fork, and a knife, and it's silverware, actual silver.
Nice.
And you just kind of stick it in your pocket. Nobody notices.
Oh yeah.
In the meantime, I go up to the queen and say, "What's up, beautiful?"
Okay. So you guys approach the queen. As you get towards where the queen is seated, she stands up in a very picturesque sort of adventurer or hero-esque pose, and she kind of holds out a staff like this and goes, "Bow before your queen."
I would.
All right, I bow, but I accidentally fart a little bit when I bend over.
I would like to reluctantly, slowly bow. I want to look around. This is a little awkward.
I would not like to bow.
I'm not
And
bowing
I
out
also
there.
pull out my stein, take another gulp.
I bow to no
Cleo, Cleocatra.
Okay. That's a lot. I will lower my head a little bit.
Okay, little half bow. Okay. So so she continues to stand in this very heroic, picturesque pose, and there's this light pouring in through the windows behind her. It's like stained glass, and it looks like something out of a movie. But as she realizes who you guys are, Lady Kanalua comes up and goes, "Oh, Her Majesty, this is the party that you requested to come to the castle." And she goes, "Oh, this is that party, okay." And then she kind of looks disappointed, and she sits down, and she's like, "Okay, at ease, you're fine." And then Lady Kanalua leans over and whispers to you guys, "Sorry, she was expecting a different visit from a very handsome knight. She's a little disappointed, but don't take it personally."
I'm pretty handsome.
She does seem to look at
I'm just a little
Mr.
short.
Lord with a little bit of interest, but not much.
It's fine. Take it. I'll take it.
We take those boys.
We take what we get.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy, we take those boy.
So she says, "I'm sorry. I was expecting someone else. But thank you for assembling here. I'm sure you're all kind of confused about why you were summoned to the castle. Does anybody have any idea about why I maybe brought you here?"
No.
I would like to do a perception check that she brought us here for some reason.
Okay, roll.
Okay, I don't remember how to roll. What do I click?
You
That little
click
thing
on
at
the
bottom?
number next to perception.
All right, here we go. Ooh,
What'd you get?
8.
an 8.
It shows up for us.
You actually think there's no reason for the visit.
You just thought that she was like wanting to hit on you.
Yeah.
I thought she just wanted to get to know me.
Wanted to get with you.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You want to get to know me.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Robert,
you had a
that's
feeling.
always
I'm
trying to
notably
steal
I'm notably jealous of the attention that Mr. Lord is receiving.
Notice
Anton's always trying to steal my girls.
I
It's
am.
very little attention.
Always
I-
But
steal
she
my girl.
I feel that my character knows very little about why they're actually here, but I would also like to try to do a perception.
actually do a
Oop.
do an insight check instead of perception.
I
think
I'll be happy with that.
that's more
Yep.
appropriate. I think.
Okay, 13.
13. Okay. You seem to remember that there's sort of a law in Pineapple Cove that every once a decade every citizen can be called to do some sort of task for the queen. And so you have a feeling that it's probably related to that.
Cool.
So the queen starts to address you guys and says, basically, okay, I can see that you guys are all probably confused. I apologize. It's been a very extremely busy couple weeks. And I apologize that I couldn't give you more information on this ahead of time, but thank you for being here today. And she says, basically, you guys understand that there's a law in Pineapple Cove that once a decade, every citizen can be called to jury duty. Some sort of quest for the queen, right? And you have to do it. It's kind of part of the law. And she starts to explain that there's been some disappearances in Pineapple Cove. And some of you guys may have heard rumors, but a few people have gone missing. And she knows that this group of adventurers, you guys are kind of local heroes in a way. I think everybody in town would kind of know who you were and know that you are pretty good at the specific things you do. You're known for one reason or another. And so she, being that it's your time to serve your sort of your duty to the cove, she requested that this group be assembled to go and do something for her. And she says that basically there was a higher profile person that went missing, and I need you, the group of you, to take a very important message to a princess friend of mine on Fishbone Island.
Fishbone Island.
Island, you say?
Cool.
I haven't been there in years.
For doing this?
Last time I was at
What was that?
Fishbone.
Do we get anything for doing this?
That's a great question. Normally I would make my citizens do this regardless. I understand that this is a little bit more dangerous mission, so I will give you the option to not go on this quest.
All right.
However,
I'm out.
All right,
Oh, wait,
peace.
what? What was
how
I definitely want
campaign over. All right, that's session 1. We're done.
that?
You
Well,
do
said
have-
however. Yeah.
However, I am willing to give you a sizable chunk of gold up front to help you in your travels, and there will be much more when you return, having delivered this message.
Ma'am, queen, lady, ma'am,
Yeah.
sir. Could we talk it over amongst ourselves for 1 second?
Please take your time, decide if this is something you want to do. I have transportation ready for you, but I want to know pretty soon here. So just go ahead and take a minute to discuss it.
Well, how much gold is it? You said sizable amount.
Yes, I
Yeah,
have
like this big?
approved. I have approved the Treasury Office to award you each 100 gold per person before you start your journey to help you with supplies. And if you return and I get reports that this message has been delivered, I will make it much more worth your time.
So we just have to deliver a message. We don't have to figure out why they're gone missing.
All you have to do is deliver this sealed envelope. And here's one caveat. I have this sealed message, and this is very important information, okay? I need you to understand this. None of you can open this sealed envelope. I have sealed this envelope with a very powerful magic, and I need each and every one of you to royally promise me you won't open it.
So we
Well, my dad used to call me a royal pain in the arse, so I'm pretty good at that kind of stuff.
Okay.
All right, well, we'll talk among ourselves quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
You got it.
boyos and girlos.
She kind of peers out the window as if she's looking for someone very handsome to come visit her.
Okay.
He's already here.
Yeah, I've been here the whole time. Thanks for pointing that out, Anton. What do you guys
Something along
think?
those lines.
Okay. I'm a
I'm
traveling
doing it.
nomad, so traveling and doing this, I say, hey, look, if you guys want to just let me do this, I can handle it by myself. I'm a traveling nomad. I have no problem.
Well, before I get into anything with all of you, I want to know what's your deal?
My
your
deal?
deal?
What
That's
is
supposed
each
to
of our
be-
deals?
What's that supposed to be?
Yeah.
Cool. So my
Like,
deal that
Who are you? What can you do?
So
Like, are you actually going to help?
yes. So
So if we can't help, you're gonna kick us out. You're not gonna let us go.
No, I want to make sure that if I go,
Uh-huh.
I have people around me who aren't going to be pulling their own. They're going to be pulling their own weight. They're not going to be dead weight that I'm going to have to carry.
sure. So what
So-
I'll let you guys know is I want to let you guys know again. I'm just a simple high elf nomad, traveling nomad. Oh yeah, Joe Fish. Thanks for the
Always a
bits,
big
brother.
What's with the color of your skin?
I was born of a very rare wood elf clan that was murdered and destroyed shortly after the Mushroom Wars.
Because I've seen that once, but it was for a different reason.
And so I'm a recent graduate of the Temple of Blood, so I am a blood hunter, and I am just kind of traveling and doing my final, would they say, like graduation, going off on my own and figuring out, before I figure out what specific blood order I want to align myself with. This is kind of my last journey before I do that. So just a traveling guy, experience in blood hunting, slaying monsters.
Yeah. So I'm very good at survival.
Oh man, did you see that line, Pope? I like it.
Yep. All right, continue. Sorry.
Okay, so that's me.
Yeah, I'm a survival expert, animal handling expert. Very, very sneaky. I can see in the darkness. I have a slight drinking problem.
Boring.
I already
What?
know you, Mr. Lord. I'm always
Oh, I just
comfortable to have
wanted
you
to
by my
tell
side.
you again.
I'm always comfortable having you by my side.
Yeah, I mean, you're like the taller version of me.
A little bit more handsome too.
Less,
that right, Queen?
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Let me talk about myself for a second.
No one cares.
Oh, excuse
Whoa.
Wait,
me.
who said that? Who said that? Why
Can I roll an athletics check on a high five to Mr. Lord?
What type of check?
Athletics
Sorry.
check.
I have really bad charisma. That's why I'm being rude.
Oh,
Let's
perfect.
go. 13.
Are
That's
you-
enough for a really solid high five.
13. Nice.
13. You guys connect on a high five. It's not very impressive though. It's pretty
I
good.
don't think I can roll on this. I don't know.
You should be able to.
I can't.
But I have to jump
You hit
because
the.
I'm kind of
You have
short.
to hit. So you just did it.
But I don't know. I don't
A
have
one.
it listed.
That-
There's the game log. I see your guys' rolls now.
Oh,
I
sorry.
think.
That was.
So you
I
just
was
press
trying to
the
test
numbers
something,
underneath.
But I don't have any of that. Like your whole list. I just have these. That's it.
Okay.
Sorry, I was trying
Alrighty.
to fix something.
That's okay.
Okay.
Let me go get you the laptop.
Okay, that's fine. He's stepping out for a moment. He has to take care of
Wow,
his
that
some
stinks.
business, personal business.
Rude.
He's actually a busy man.
So I'm a princess, obviously. that's kind of my deal, I guess, if you want to call it a deal, whatever you're trying to say there. 100 gold to me is like nothing. Like, that's nothing. So, like, I mean, if you guys want to do this thing and, like, get like, woohoo, like, that's super exciting, but, like, I don't.
Have you ever been on an adventure like this before?
Absolutely not.
What would it take for you to want to go on this adventure?
I am a big collector of, like, rare jewels. So I like jewelry and, like, necklaces and bracelets and, like, headbands and, you know, tiaras and stuff. So, like, if the queen were to offer me some kind of rare, expensive jewel that I could, you know, facet into a necklace or bracelet, that would be it. What
if I can get you a set of pure silverware, and we can melt it down and make you some nice custom jewelry?
Well,
why should we want you on
just
this?
a pure silver jewelry? What about I need a gem?
No. These are pure silver set of silverware that we can melt down into a custom piece of jewelry for you.
But it's just going to be a silver jewel.
We'll find a gem along the way.
You're a gem, Mr. Lord.
Melt you down and put you in the necklace. So there you go.
Exactly.
That works. I mean, I guess unless somebody can convince the queen, someone can convince the queen to, like, give me a gem instead, like, that would be great too. If someone is, like, good at, like, you know, like, convincing people or whatever, I don't know.
I mean, respectfully, if you've never been on something like this before, like, why should we want you to be part of us?
So, honestly, the only thing I'm really good at is that I can help people when they get hurt. So, like, I mean, if you guys are down or you get injured,
so you're a doc.
I can heal you.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of helpful.
Like nursing school.
I mean, underwater nursing school, I guess, if that's what you consider that. So yeah, I mean, like, I can do that.
Nurses always sketch me out.
All right, I'll make one last offer.
Okay.
I get you a full set of silverware, pure silver. We melt it down and make you a knight, and we'll find gems along the way for you to remember your travels, and we'll implant them into a custom crown for your head.
Alrighty.
You're promising me to find these gems?
Yes.
All right.
How many gems?
It's just enough to go around this new crown.
I need at least 10.
How big is your wrist?
It's for my head.
Oh, okay.
I just remember I'm from the hills, and I am very good at survival in nature. So just we'll find these gems.
So do you want me on this journey or not? Because all I can do is help
heal
you.
I just told you if you want to go. That's what.
I mean, I don't really want to go, but, like, the queen wants me, and you.
Sounds like she's in.
Perfect.
All right.
All right.
Actually,
Cat.
the queen overhears this conversation a little bit, and she specifically she says to you guys, I'm sorry to interrupt, but Princess Coral, one thing I wanted for this mission was I knew that you would be a critical component to this journey because you are a princess, and I need this message delivered to a very high royalty princess on Fishbone Island who, frankly, I just don't know that any of the other adventurers here have quite the experience with nobility that you do. And I think that you would be a valuable asset. So I'm asking you as a favor, will you please help them?
It makes sense. It makes sense, guys. I think, yes, I have to help. These guys don't know a single thing about how etiquette, royalty, how to treat somebody. That's right. I will show you that. I will. What?
Oh, hi. Wow.
Hello, Kitty.
They said hi.
Hey, Radito.
She says hi.
Hey, Mr. Radito.
That's Mrs. Dungeon Master.
Oh, you can't hear me. He doesn't have his headphones on. Mr. Radito.
Yes.
I'm gonna need that set of silverware you found.
How do you know that I have that?
I have very good perception.
I think you should roll to actually know if you caught me or
That's
not.
that's fair.
Let's do
Like
it.
he was trying to hide it from everybody. So you roll your perception.
12.
No, you didn't notice.
Dang it.
You don't know that he has it.
Cool.
So
Son
now
of a
you
butt
promised
crack.
some silverware that you don't know where you're gonna get it from.
Maybe that'll be a bonding point for us later.
All right. I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with a feline joining us.
Got a reason for that?
That's a cat.
Cats are pretty dumb.
Whoa. Okay. Here's the thing. I was invited here, just like all of you. So if you don't want to go because I'm going, I don't really care. But I need the gold, so I'm going.
What's your skill?
Fair enough. Chasing a check. I appreciate it.
I'm pretty good with my paws. I'm good at stealing things.
Nice.
So if you happen to need some silverware stolen at some point, I could probably do that for you.
All right,
What's with all this talk about silverware?
We'll come back to that.
I need a crown.
I would like to.
You
I would like to try to plant my silverware in Catapatra's bag.
Cleopatra.
He said Catapatra.
Okay. So the way we'll do this is, Cleo, I'm gonna have you roll perception at advantage. So roll twice and take the best result.
Me?
No, Cleo.
Wait. So
Because you guys are talking face to face, so she's gonna have advantage against you, trying to put this on her. So she rolls. So she got what?
I rolled a 20. So
And
I
then
read
now-
your mind.
Now,
And
Rado, you roll sleight of hand once.
Did you unmute the TV?
6.
Yeah, so you go to reach and put this silverware like in her bag, and she just like, how would you react, Cleo?
I wouldn't even look, and I would just grab it out of his hand.
What-
So now you have it.
Does anyone else notice, or is it just me and her know that she?
We're all talking.
Can I?
Yeah,
can
I think
roll
the
it?
fact
I'm
that
kind of, like-
everybody's in a circle.
Kind of
she-
like sneakily behind her. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, no, she just takes it out of your hand, and now she has the silverware, and you don't, and everybody saw.
And everyone's
So-
laughing at you.
So, guys, I guess we're all in. Is what we're getting at.
Yeah. All right. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Miss Queen Lady.
Sounds easy enough. Open
Yes,
shut.
my humble subjects.
Well, you look pretty good tonight. That's all I want to say.
She winks at
yeah.
you.
Also, we're in.
Okay, she winks with a
I
smile,
wink back.
and she says, "Yes, delightful.
I wink
I'm
back.
so happy you'll be going on this journey. I know that you guys will do the absolute best job. And there's one other thing that I request. It's that, well, I need you to make a royal promise that you will not open this envelope until it's in the hands of my princess friend."
Once
I
it's
need
in her
each
hand,
of
we
you.
can grab it back.
I'm already headed out.
I put
on
my
the
left
way.
hand up and I cross my fingers with my right hand
Stop. This you can't.
behind my back.
Don't. A royal promise is serious. Do you know what things could happen?
You
to
don't
you
know
if you
that I'm
break a
doing
royal
this. You don't know
promise?
that I'm doing this. I have one hand up and one hand behind my back. I do things that people don't know about.
For honor, for kingdom, for land, for country.
I say, as Peppa Pig would say, Viva Verte.
Okay.
That's not right.
Okay, so everybody royal promises except Grant. You're already walking away.
Scout's honor.
And I am doing a reversey promise, which means
I
nothing.
volunteered as tribute.
Okay.
So-
What about Cleo? Are you gonna royal promise that you will not open this?
No.
This is not a normal promise. This is a royal promise.
It's a big deal.
I'm not saying I will. I'm just not saying I won't either. So.
Well, she's staring at you. She's waiting for you to do something.
I'm gonna say something real
Okay.
quick. If all of you die because you didn't make this promise for real, I'm not saving you.
Why would we die because we didn't make
So-
the promise?
Because you don't know what can happen if you break a royal promise. You could die.
But to you think I'm making it.
Great, but I don't know how the other two people in the group are blatantly showing that they're not making it.
That's fine.
I'm doing the quest. What more do you want? I'm going. We're doing the quest.
We're doing the quest. I want to be, make my quick, no backsies, no real fake promise, and be following him out.
Okay. So the queen looks at you and says that if you choose not to make a royal promise, I'll have no choice but to take something very valuable away from you. I'll still send you on the quest because I need your skills, but I'm gonna have to take away your sight.
Yoink, Scooby!
Yeah, you guys want to not be able to see?
I already did it, so I'm gone.
Will you take away our sight if we look at the envelope, or just if we don't promise?
I will take away your sight if you don't royally promise that you will not open this envelope. I have a very powerful royal mage who has this magic.
How close do we have to be to this mage for him to be able to take our sight? What if I just run?
She just points, and he's right behind you, and there's like a couple guards.
Can I use stealth to sneak out? Okay.
This is a very important mission. I would normally not want to give an ultimatum. That's not my way, as you guys know. But this is so important. I cannot risk anyone opening this envelope.
Does a magical barrier prevent?
I promise. All right,
Okay,
let's get
there
going.
we go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Finally.
Okay. So we all promise?
Yeah, I don't want that old tomato you're gonna give us.
Yeah.
Okay. She says, basically, oh, good. Okay, thank goodness. So, I mean, I'm so glad that I can trust you all. The only way that I can even have anyone open this envelope is if they have a few drops of vampire blood. That would be the only way to open this envelope. So I'm glad that I won't have to worry about you guys opening it. And she looks relieved. And she basically says, okay, please, on your way out, well, first of all, let me give you the name of the princess you'll be seeing on Fishbone Island. You'll want to go to the castle on Fishbone Island, and her name is Princess Shiver, and you'll want to just tell them that you have a secret message from me, and they'll let you go see her. And before you leave the castle, stop by the treasury office on your way out and grab your upfront payment.
Cool.
Aye, Captain.
Who does she hand the envelope to?
Who wants to go get it from her? She's holding it, and she's not gonna move because she's a queen, dude.
I want it.
Anton already is gone, so.
I take it.
No, I want it.
I'm like at the
I
door,
get in
kind
front
of
of her and take it.
"Come on,
No, what do
guys."
I have to roll to beat?
All right, you guys
Cleo.
compete in an acrobatics check. So both of you roll acrobatics to see who gets there
Ooh.
first.
I'm +5, bro, so you're gonna lose.
I got a 3.
Oh,
I'm negative
Already
1.
lost.
Okay, so Cleo, you jump up there.
They're both pretty
and grab
bad
it.
rolls.
Yeah, I got 3 too.
You guys both kind of like clumsily like bump into each other and like sort of just make your way up to the top barely. And you the queen kind of is like put off by that, but she doesn't care. So Cleo has the envelope,
I
and
waved
you
it in front
guys
of her face.
you guys are free.
All right. Let's go.
So
Yay!
Let's go get our money, I guess.
We're going on an adventure.
Ugh.
okay, what's next?
We have to
So-
leave and get the money.
Yep.
Come on,
At the,
mermaid
when
lady.
you turn
Stick with me.
around, there's an office right before the double doors to go back into the lobby that says Treasury, and you can stop in there to get your payment before you go.
How much payment do we get
Yes.
up front?
You each get 100 gold.
Gold. Why don't
Oh.
you listen?
Not. I thought that was at the end.
You get 100
it-
gold up front.
I mean, that's.
Oh,
for
nice.
You guys.
What the heck?
Oh, if it's
What's
loud,
this
you can turn down groovy.
Yeah, just turn Groovy down a little bit.
Ow.
So right
Click on Groovy.
on Groovy in Discord, and then a blue bar should come up, and then you just turn it down.
So.
So
It's literally blasting in my ears.
I'm sure it
I
is.
can't figure out.
So on your D&D Beyond, once you get your music situated, everybody go into your D&D Beyond.
Liz,
Go
just
Okay.
right click the Groovy, and then there should be user volume, and then turn that down. Okay, what do we do? Flying pup.
So go into your I think it's an equipment, and then go to where it says manage equipment on the right.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. No, don't do that. Under equipment, click the currency. Like you see where it says currency and it says like
Yeah.
45 or whatever.
Yes.
Click that, and then go under the gold one and enter 100, and then hit add. So that'll add 100 to your inventory.
Where is it?
So
Equipment.
under equipment on the right side of your sheet,
Mm-hmm.
and then currency, if you
Oh.
just click that.
And then add 100. Okay, so we're at. Okay, is there a map nearby of this? I'm not from. I've never been to the castle town,
Yes.
so I would like to know kind of what is around.
Yes.
Because I want to do some shopping before we head out.
Yes, the queen had encouraged you guys to shop if you would like to. Make sure you feel prepared. So I'm gonna put another map in Discord.
Let's go.
Okay, put the volume down.
All right, so there's a Pineapple Cove map.
Oh my gosh. Did you make this?
No, not. I just took somebody else's map and wrote on
Okay.
it.
Cool.
So you'll see this is Castle Nui at the top right. That's obviously where you guys are. You're leaving the castle. You can go to any of these places if you want to see what's going on. If you want to do get some supplies, obviously there's a general goods store, and
Is there
then
a blacksmith?
Yeah.
there is a blacksmith. Yes,
Check the map, bro.
I haven't seen the map yet. My bad.
It's okay.
and you know based on the information the queen gave you that when you're ready to depart on this mission, that she has transportation ready for you at the North Docks.
Where we're
Alright,
going,
question.
or like what kind of equipment we need.
Question for you, Tyler.
Well, first, Liz, your question.
Oh, sorry.
You know that you're gonna have to take a boat based on like the overworld map. You're gonna have to take a ship over to Fishbone Island. The only thing you know about Fishbone Island is that it's kind of very like kind of wild. It's not like a super civilized island. It's overgrown in some places, but there's definitely villages and settlements and stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot of it. From what you've heard, it's a lot of like jungle type landscape and island type landscape.
How many hills are there?
There's a lumber mill, dude. Oh, sorry. Not that you'd be into that as a dwarf.
There are definitely hills.
Cool.
Did you have a question, Grant?
Yeah, so will I have to buy the stuff that I use for my spells, or is that just kind of assumed that I have them?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say for now that you just have everything you need for your spells.
Gotcha.
Cool. I would like to go to the blacksmith first.
I'm joining him to the blacksmith.
Okay. Do
I
you
am
guys
the
want to go?
blacksmith.
We feel
Go
good
with
about
that.
that, guys?
I'm not going with you.
I want to go to the old witch lady's house.
I definitely am not going to no
I got
old
some
witch lady.
I got some smithing
Fine.
tools with me,
Go
so I
wherever you
don't
want.
mind
We'll be
going.
back
I
here in
have it.
45, and then we'll go.
Yeah, and you can take your time if you want to. The queen didn't seem to make it seem like there was any major rush, but obviously you know how it is when she sends you on a mission. It's
Okay.
always like important. So,
No.
but
That's
she
my
also
next
wants you to
question.
make sure you're prepared for this little journey.
Okay, I guess we can start with me and Grant at the blacksmiths, and then when they figure out where they are going to go, we can hop over to where they're at.
Okay.
I might hop on over to the blacksmith also because I got some smithing tools. I
The
might want to look
boys! Oh yeah, you
at.
gotta.
Maybe
Alright.
head over to the lumber mill with my wood carving tools.
So the boys only are going to the blacksmith.
Yes, the
No.
boys are going to the blacksmith.
I'm just gonna sit here and paint my nails. So
Do you have nail polish?
always,
Okay,
it's inside seashells
I
that I
love that.
carry with me.
Cool.
Go ahead, go
Alright,
do
so
your
you're
little
hanging
blacksmith
out.
shopping.
All right, blacksmith shop. What do we got?
All right, so
Knock,
you
knock,
guys.
knock, knock.
You guys head over to the blacksmith shop, and as you are walking into the blacksmith, question for you guys is: do any of you know the blacksmith? Have you been here before?
I've never been here,
I know the blacksmith.
but I I think I want to approach him and.
He and the blacksmith are drinking buddies.
Nice. I want to show him my longsword and that I have, and I want to say, what is there anything that you can do to this longsword to enhance it or make it more durable or a better longsword?
He says, "Oh, hey, sorry, I don't think I've met your acquaintance yet. There, what'd you say your name was?"
I'm just a traveling elf, hot wood elf, Radito.
Oh, blue wood elf. Now I've seen everything. Yeah. Well, hey, listen, I could take a look at your sword there. It looks pretty good, but I mean, I could give it a nice shine and a nice polish if you want.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Give me 5 gold. I'll polish it up nice and sharpen it for you.
Yeah. I will hand him 5 gold to do that, and ask him, "Can I? What is it? What do they say in Skyrim? I'd like to see your wares."
He says, "Looking to defend yourself or deal some damage?"
Yeah. Yep. The answer is yeah.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I notice anything sticking out in the blacksmith's
Anything valuable?
shop?
Like sticking out, like
Or just anything
outside.
that might like catch my attention that I should go look at some more.
Sure. Yeah, go for it.
So,
Let me know what you rolled.
9.
You see general good stuff that a blacksmith would normally have. I mean, you like a lot of it. Depending on what you're wearing now, you could try to get something from him if you want, but you don't. It's up to you. He basically, I'll describe a little bit more. He has like swords. He has heavy types of armor. He has like different types of metals and stuff. He has a few different kits. If you were looking for like a climbing kit, or if you were looking for a bucket, maybe something like ball bearings,
Create a dancing scimitar,
just
but
general,
have it tucked
basically anything
away
you
in the
could think
back.
that would normally be in a blacksmith that would be made of metal.
Awesome. Something just came in for you, Lime Pup.
Sorry.
I'm going to talk to the blacksmith really quick, and I'm going to say, look, my man, we've been through some stuff together, and I got something that might be a little bit crazy, but I want to know if you can do it. I know you're the best blacksmith that I've ever heard of, so if anyone can do it, it's you. I'm trying to have my talons lined with silver.
Oh man, that's
I
something.
need to fight a vampire.
Something I've never done before. How would that look like? Something glued to your claws, or you ever seen someone do that before?
It'd be like molded around it. Like I could remove it, but it'd be like around my talons.
Okay.
But I trust you, bro. You are the best blacksmith in the land.
Probably be a bit expensive to try to do it. Silver ain't cheap. But if I could get a mold of your claws, I could probably have it done for you in like 2 or 3 days.
2 or 3 days. We're trying to leave like in the next hour.
Like he's not actually a blacksmith.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, sorry, that's gonna be a no, dog.
That's gonna be a no from me, dog.
He basically, that's gonna take more time than what you have probably.
All right, is it like a pure silver little spear that I could buy?
Yeah, of course. I got some silver in the back. Yeah. What are you looking? What kind of weapons are you using?
I don't know. I'm just using my talons for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Just a little spear, little spear.
I'm just thinking of if, in case, for whatever reason, we need to fight a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Silver ain't good for them.
Yeah, I can see what I got here. As he is going to shuffle around in the back to see if he can find something silver, like a silver spear for you, Redneck notices something called a dancing scimitar. Where did that go?
Scimitar.
It's tucked in scimitar. It's it definitely looks like it's probably a magical item, and probably pretty powerful, tucked away in the back. So you can inspect that if you want to.
Yo, Hold on, Anton. I'm gonna go over here and look at something real quick.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. I guess I'll roll an investigation check.
I mean, you've already noticed it.
I think you can just look at it if you want
already
to.
noticed it.
He's
I don't
not.
have to really do anything with it.
Yeah, he's not really gonna. It's not
Okay.
hidden. It's just kind of in the back, and so you didn't notice it right away.
All right, let's do this. I go over and I see it dancing, and I also start dancing. I
Okay.
start dancing with it.
Give me-
I
I
noticed.
pull out my stein and just start doing a little jig over there, like.
Give me a performance check. Or sorry,
Oh, gosh.
what is it?
It'd be an 8.
So you look you look visibly drunk. Whether or not you are is I'm not sure, but people are basically kind of looking at you
So
funny.
I noticed that he's dancing, and I'd like to ask the blacksmith if this is a cursed blade or not. You know, because as a tiefling, I'd like to know if I have some kind of connection or advantage to being able to understand this magical item.
Oh, this old thing. Yeah, no, I had some travelers in here who spent a lot of time. You know, they lived in the desert. It's just an old magic relic. It seemed pretty good. You know, if you wanted to buy it, you could. It's gonna be pretty hefty price. It's probably gonna be about 2,000 gold pieces. So, but I might be able to make a deal with you if you really want it.
Your camera.
Yeah, your camera got messed up.
Oh, whoops. Hold on.
That looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice.
Looks like
This is what I look
he's
like
just
now,
like
guys.
licking his camera.
Yeah, dude.
Like, is that what your
Sounds like
tongue
an
looks like?
ominous void. That
2,000. Okay, so let me see what I've got to. I wish I had that silver still. Pop Saget.
You could cut off
Yeah,
your
it's a-
horn.
It's a very rare item. I can't let this thing go for more than, maybe if you're lucky, 1,800. Maybe might be able to work with you.
What is the check that I would need to do to figure out if he's telling the truth about the value?
You could do a
Perception check?
No, I think a Arcana check or a history check to see if you know about this item.
I'll do. Well, both of those are the same for me, so I'll just do Arcana.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right. This might have been around in my family. I rolled a 19.
19. So yeah, you're pretty familiar with this particular magic item. You've probably seen it at one of the Blood Temple locations that you guys, when you were in the Blood Temple, and maybe you had interacted with a warrior who had one, and it is a very, very cool, very powerful weapon. 2,000 seems a little steep, but you feel like you might be able to convince him to go a little lower.
Cool. I want to. Redneck, you want this, dude?
I wasn't fully paying attention because I was still kind of busy dancing.
So, dude,
with this
listen.
Scimitar.
So I want to kind of be in between both the blacksmith and Redneck and say, Redneck, dude, this is
My name is Mr. Lord.
Mr. Lord. This is not only a very entertaining blade, but this is something that I think would do you real good, brother. So
How much does he want for it?
He wants too much for it, but we've got to do something. Maybe we can get him drunk or something, and then get him to lower the price, or we can just.
You see that it's like covered in dust, and so you get the feeling that if you were to just really push him a little, like,
Yeah.
it's nobody's been looking at this thing for a while. It's covered in dust.
Yeah.
Also, he comes back and Anton, he brings out a really cool looking silver spear. It kind of looks like the one that the Mandalorian had, that was made of Beskar steel, but it's got a wooden shaft and it's got a nice silver head on it. It looks very cool. And he says, "Hey Anton, since you're an old friend, I'll give you this guy for how's 60 gold sound?"
let's say 45, bro. You remember what I did for you that one night?
Oh, hey, don't mention that. Yeah, go ahead, take it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. 45.
All right.
So at this point, I'm not above stealing this, Redneck. I'm talking to you now.
And by
Mr.
the way,
Lord.
can you do my friend here, Mr. Lord? You remember him, right? From
Of course, Mr. Lord.
he was
He's
here
a
with us
yeah.
years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Cut him some slack. We know that thing. You know you want to give her that thing. You're trying to make some money. I know the wife wants some flowers.
In the meantime, I went back to the dancing scimitar, and I'm still dancing a little bit.
I would like to. I'm kind of just life of crime, so I want to attempt to steal it while they're dancing and talking.
Okay, so sorry, you're saying you want to steal the scimitar?
I want to attempt to try to take it.
But Anton had tried to pressure the
yeah,
blacksmith
they're
to
kind
come
of
down
just
the price.
talking and
Okay.
dancing, and I kind of want to take advantage of a little bit of the chaos and see if I can make off with it.
Okay,
and
do a
just slip
sleight
out.
of hand. Let's do a sleight of hand at advantage.
Okay.
Since
How
he's
do I do at
distracted.
advantage? Just
You
twice?
basically just roll twice, yeah,
Okay.
and take the better one.
Oof. Okay, I got 7.
That was your best roll of
4.
2?
Yeah.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, you
So I just-
as you're going to pick it up, it like bumps into like some of the other metal items on the rack and they all kind of like crash over.
Abort!
And he's not like mad, but he's definitely looking at you now and
Yeah.
seeing that you're holding the sword. He doesn't know that you were trying to steal it though.
Cool.
What's a dancing scimitar, by the way?
Scimitar is like it's curved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well I can explain that for you there. So basically when the legend says when you throw it, you can throw it and it'll attack your enemies at a distance and it'll come back to you. I haven't tried it myself.
Yes,
Okay.
mere imitation. That's correct. It's the like the swords from Aladdin.
He was the one who I think added.
Oh.
Yep.
I noticed, or I would like to see. Do I notice any wounds on our blacksmith?
Wounds?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always got little cuts and scratches and burns and stuff up his arms from working in the forge.
All right. Can I roll a medicine to whip up some medicine for him and potentially heal some of those wounds to maybe cut a deal on this?
Sure.
All right. 21.
Ooh. Okay, so Anton is really kind of giving him the old friend deal talk, and you just whip up some bandages or something and heal up his arms, and he's like, oh man, yeah, those have been hurting me. So he's in a good mood for sure, and at this point he's like ready to let it go for a pretty good price. If you try to name a price, he might come down for you.
How about 25 gold?
Oh, remember in 2000?
Mr. Lord. Listen, man, listen. You
I'm
know me. I gotta do a business here, man.
I butt in
Trying to
and
make a
I
business.
apologize for
we-
Redneck, and I say,
Mr. Lord.
Mr. Lord, and I say the best we can do is 125 gold, and I kind of nudge Redneck and I say I'll put in 50 gold.
125.
Yes.
Ah, man, you don't got nothing else for me.
Man, we healed you up. We
I don't know. Can I let a? This is a very rare item.
Listen,
I don't even have anything else. I can
you know I
do.
would never try to. I'd never try to swindle you. Money in your hand is better than money that's just not there at all.
Yeah, I guess it
Sitting
has
there
been
doing
sitting
nothing
here.
for you right now.
I think we need to roll a what is it?
Yeah, roll a persuasion. Whoever thinks that they want to take the lead on persuasion, and you could roll advantage if everybody's helping. Since everybody's helping.
I have +1. Oh, that's
If only
good.
I got
was in the
17.
shop to help you.
So who rolled 17?
I rolled 17.
Yeah. Anton did.
All right, I'll tell you what. I can go absolute rock bottom is 200 gold. Or you could try to give something else instead of gold. I got to get rid of this old sword.
You said something else besides gold.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to barter, you could throw something in.
We got this fancy letter.
I know you like drinking.
You don't. You don't have that.
No.
Cleo has the letter.
No, Cleo does.
I know
Mr.
you-
Lord, you know I
know you
always
even-
like to drink.
Yeah. How about I whip you up
Oh my gosh.
a little Hill Dwarf brew?
How does your brewer's kit work?
What on
I
earth
have
just
no
happened
idea.
to my camera?
I couldn't. I saw it, but I don't remember where I saw it.
Let's
It just says
see.
I have a like. It just says like where somewhere that I had.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Lord. I'll tell you what. You whip me up a beer real quick because it's been a long day. You throw me 150 gold, and we'll call it a day. Just know next time you're in town, you gotta listen. You gotta take me out. You gotta show me a good time. All right.
Brother, I'll show you a good time. And then I nudge Grant,
Okay.
and he knows exactly what I'm
Anton?
referring to. I mean, not Anton, and he knows exactly what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
So, however you're gonna split up the 150 gold, I don't know who has, if anybody's pitching in other than Mr. Lord, but go ahead and remove 150.
I'll throw in 25 for you, brother.
Ooh, Grant's gone.
Yeah, no.
So you have
I
you
already
owe
Bought mine,
125.
I'm not spending more money.
All right. So, and then Grant, did you take out the whatever it was, 60 for the spear?
I was 45.
Oh,
45.
45. Sorry. I'm talking out of character, so I don't remember.
So I'm just about to lose 90 gold.
Yeah.
Sounds about
95
right.
gold.
Sounds about right.
You're about to get.
But you get a cool dancing scimitar. So as you guys are finishing up your deals, or actually, sorry, was there anything else that you guys wanted to do with the?
I'm concerned. I mean,
Anything else you guys want?
outside
We got
of
another
the,
2
like,
hours.
I'm just kind of.
No, I just meant like at the blacksmith itself.
I'm just kind of confused for a second because like, I don't. That's like, oh, I guess is there like I guess there's gonna be other opportunities potentially for me to get more gold, right? Like, and
Oh,
I guess,
yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, there's
because I'm
always.
just worried because that's like literally all my money
Brother, don't worry
But
about
for-
gold. I'll steal some for you.
for
Yeah,
for a sword that Radito said that I wanted.
Well, you didn't have to buy it.
I'm so confused.
He's over it already.
Bro,
All right,
just-
that's fine. No, don't worry. I wouldn't worry about that. It's you're gonna be fine. You guys have gold as a group, and basically,
Right.
yeah. Like if there's anything else the three of you specifically want to do at the blacksmith, then now would be the time. Otherwise, we're gonna move to like wherever is next.
All right, I'm just gonna do it. I'll just get my gold, I guess. So what
That's
do I
it.
have
I'm
now?
good here.
So I have to take out 95. What was it? How
Ni-
much
yeah.
total?
Well, I think Radito threw in 25, so
Yeah.
you need to do I don't know, just do 100. We'll call it even, or 90.
What I don't remember what the total was.
Just do 90, and you owe him.
Okay, I'll make him a 6-pack.
Yeah. And then
Alright.
also, Teach, you're gonna want to go into your inventory and search for go to your equipment, and then go manage equipment, and then search for dancing scimitar,
Did you put
and
it
then
in?
hit add. All right, so
It's
as
like
you
a
guys
sword.
dancing scimitar, I can add it for you if you want.
I don't even like
I put it. I
Inven-
put how to spell it in the.
I just added it to your equipment.
All right, perfect.
okay, I don't even see it. So thank you.
No problem. I just equipped it for you.
All right.
All right. So as you guys are getting ready to leave, the blacksmith asks, "So hey, can I ask what you guys are doing? What's all this? I didn't know you all knew each other."
I guess I unwittingly tell him that we're delivering a important letter to a princess in a faraway land.
Sounds important. All right. Well, hey, best of luck with
so
that.
better get going.
And then have each of you roll a perception.
Okay.
I got a
9.
22.
Oh my gosh, dude. 3,
So-
9, 22.
So, Mr. Lord, you got a 22?
Yeah.
So you notice pretty obviously that as you're starting to turn around, the blacksmith is writing down your names, and he's writing something that says, I've found the crew that the queen is sending, and I'm gonna tell you. He's writing as you're saying it, right? And he's looking very shifty.
What do you want? Are you gonna tell us? You're about
Can
to
I-
get your
oh,
gold back.
sorry. You're.
Yeah, he's
I thought-
talking to
I
you
didn't know he was
specifically.
done.
You're the
I
only
didn't-
one who notices.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't know he was
noticed.
done talking. Sorry, I
Yeah.
was waiting for more.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's you noticed
Okay.
that.
I noticed I nudge the two of them and whisper to them, pretending like we're looking at another sword on the wall before we
Yeah.
fully walk out.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I say, "Hey, look at that!" And they also see what I pointed out to them.
Okay.
I
I'm-
hope.
Are you writing a love letter to your wife there, bud?
He is visibly taken aback and tries to hide the note.
I want to try to swipe a dagger that I see maybe like on the table, because I think that things are gonna go sideways.
What? Okay, so you want to take a dagger instead of those swords that you have or whatever?
Well, I just want to can I equip something? Is that how it works?
Yeah, you guys all have weapons already equipped.
Cool.
Oh, you should at least, yeah.
I would like
Just pull
to
it out.
I would like to pull out my dagger and have it ready, but
Okay.
stealthily. I just want to
Stealth-
put that out.
Okay, so he's visibly taken aback and he sees that you guys are onto him, and he tries to shove it off as like, no, oh, I'm sorry, I was just just writing down some notes from the purchases today. Don't worry about me.
All right, I don't got much time. We don't got much time here. We got to move on. So you better tell us what's going on, or we're just gonna kill you.
You're gonna kill Anton. You're an old friend of mine.
Exactly. So
can't-
why are you writing down my name without me knowing?
Oh, just no, it
trust
doesn't have. I just writing some ledger.
I'd
Some
like
ledger
to
from the day.
I'd
That's
like to
not
try to
ledger.
get around him.
I was just gonna say the same thing.
Yeah,
I
I'd
was
like-
gonna roll a stealth check to see if while Anton's
Can we
being stirred.
fan out around him?
Yeah, definitely. So you guys are easily able to get behind him, and
Cool.
Anton is kind of in front of him.
Awesome.
And he says, "No, listen, it's not what you think. It's not what you think."
Can I do a minor illusion and just have a guillotine appear in front of him?
Sure. Is that how that works? The minor illusion?
It's just within a 5-foot square box. I can make something look like anything.
So you
Yeah,
want
go
to
for
turn
it.
the
So-
forge into a guillotine?
It's just a guillotine. It's just poofing right in front of his desk.
Can I grab his arms at this point?
Sure. Yeah.
Do I need to roll for anything or?
Roll athletics.
Okay.
No, sorry, strength. Just roll a straight up strength check.
Okay. Whoops. Okay. Oh baby, 17.
All right, so you grab him. He's putting up a bit of a fight, but you think you got him.
Okay.
And he's definitely freaking out now and yelling, and people are, it's drawing some attention around the
Does
shop.
it draw enough attention to bring our other party members back?
I would say, Cleo, depending on which direction you went, you would probably be close enough to hear if you wanted to come see what was going on. It's definitely commotion enough. And I think that Princess Coral is at the castle steps still. But if you wanted to run and go get her, you could, if you thought that this was important.
The general store, stealing food. So I guess I'm probably on my way back, and I walk by.
Okay. All right. All right. So you guys,
Do you want to?
it's up
Can
to
I-
you.
Well,
I don't know anything.
So
that's
wait,
happening
you
at
guys
the
are-
castle.
We're just kind of
You guys-
muscling this guy up right now.
Okay, so as you're muscling him, he breaks out and pulls out a really ornate, beautiful sword and grabs a shield, and we're gonna go and roll initiative.
Okay, so we're about to move into combat phase.
Yes, and
Okay.
Cleo is there, and the dudes are all there. If I would say Princess Coral, if you wanted to be there, you could.
Peering through the cracks.
I would allow it if because you just have a good sense of what's going on, so you might have heard it. If you guys wanted to all be there, you could all be there for the combat. So yeah, to roll if you do want to be there, roll initiative. Everybody should roll initiative if you haven't already.
Yeah.
I already did.
17.
Let's
All right, hold
go.
on one
17.
All right.
Hold on. Music, I think.
20.
Oh yeah, who changed the music?
That was me.
Awesome. Yeah, I love this. Okay.
So 17, 17, and 20.
No, I'm 20.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
20,
First.
Cleo. Who was 17? Rado and who?
Me and Redneck.
No, I had 8.
Okay. Me
Oh,
and
8.
Anton. Anton, you rolled.
I had 16.
So 16 for Anton, 17 for me, 20 for
20 for Cleo.
Cleo.
Got it.
8
Okay.
for Redneck. And you're not gonna be in this?
No one came to get me.
No one came to get her. She's chilling.
I think she should just like walk up at the end, like kind of peer through the crowd,
You-
like see what's good.
I think you're close enough. The town is small enough that you would have heard the commotion. So now it's up
Yeah.
to you whether you want to react to it or not.
Well, I'm definitely not coming anywhere near commotion. I'm
Okay.
staying far
Okay.
away. I don't want any part of
I
that.
would love to
Unless someone comes to
every
get
little
I'm-
bit.
mm-mm.
So can we just get a snapshot of what's happening right now where
So
you're at?
listen, this is what's happening.
Yeah.
All of the young teenage and young girls of the village have swarmed around me because of my beauty and interest in me.
Yeah.
And I'm just painting all of their nails and braiding all of their hair.
Ah,
It's just like a huge like nail and braiding hair party.
perfect.
This is amazing. Okay, I love that. Okay,
I wish I was there. Oh,
so that's amazing. So he rolled a 1 initiative, so he's definitely slow.
Oh, let's go,
Um,
baby.
So Cleo, you're gonna be
I
the
got him
first
drunk.
up. Yeah, Cleo's gonna be the first up. So let me know if you need help with that. But basically, you have your different weapons, and you can decide if you want to take an attack or what you want to do.
Oh, I just kind of snuck in and everybody knows that I'm there, right? Can that be true?
I would say
But
he
she's going
saw you.
first.
He saw you, but he doesn't know you're with them. So yeah, he doesn't really know you're a threat at this
Okay.
point.
Can I like get behind him and like chokehold him?
I think you'd have to position yourself first, right?
Is that movement?
You could do an unarmed strike, or you can try to grapple him, which I don't fully understand how it works.
We'll make it up
Like,
as
Or
we
you
go.
could just use
stealth or
daggers.
something?
What's that?
I can't
Yeah,
use
actually-
like stealth or something.
Yeah, if you wanna sneak up, use stealth and grapple him, I would let you do that.
Okay.
So you would
for
roll a
stealth.
stealth check.
22.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you definitely grapple him, and I will say he's grappled for his first turn,
Cool.
which is going to give him disadvantage on his attack.
Okay.
So now the next person up is Radido.
Yeah, so I would like to do an acrobatics attempt I would like to try to jump up and position myself up in the rafters so I'm up above him.
Okay, do an acrobatics check to grab the rafters. They're
Oh,
probably 8 feet off the
19.
ground. Okay, so you're hanging in the rafters. That's going to be your move. So you can now attack if you want, or you can interact with an object. So
Yes.
basically, you get one action. So you
Sure.
can do.
I would like to use my tail to hang from the rafter that I have, and
Okay.
I would like to use my crossbow to try to get him like in the what would be a good spot? I'd like to hit him
Face.
like right in the chest, near the heart.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
'Kay.
For your crossbow.
I didn't know elves have tails.
Yeah, right?
18. You guys
But
aren't
he's-
noticing this yet.
Also,
I would say they all notice your tail.
Okay, fine. I'm over
You
it.
just look up.
Yeah, they definitely notice you hanging from a tail.
Okay.
What'd you get for your attack roll?
18.
Okay, so that hits. So roll your damage.
And I have piercing on it, so it's 3.
That's
3
it.
damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so yep. So that hits. So he takes 3 points of damage, and he, yep, that's
And he dies?
good. So
Oh,
no,
okay.
he's not. He's definitely not dead.
dead.
Okay,
what
cool.
does
So you did
piercing
your
do?
attack. You're hanging there, and I think piercing is already added to your. It's just piercing damage. That's the type of damage.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's already
That's
added.
my +2. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Roll
Okay,
the one.
so Radito's hanging from the rafters, and he shoots him, and he gets him like in the shoulder or something, and it's just like, and then Anton is up.
Alrighty. I'm a little pissed off because I thought me and him were homies, but guess not. So I'm just gonna shoot a magic missile at him.
Okay, cool. How does a magic missile
Mine,
work?
I'm behind him directly.
I mean, I have control over it. It's not like explosion.
It's not
Yeah,
an
as long as
area
you
of
roll high
effect.
enough, right?
I haven't looked at these because you didn't, because you just got these today. Oh, so it's not an area of effect, I don't think, is it?
No, it's just damage.
Okay, yeah, so go ahead and roll that then.
I already did. I hit him for 4 damage.
Awesome.
This spell kind of sucks. What the heck?
Oh, you guys are level 1 though too, just remember.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he takes another damage. Cleo is still on his back, kind of holding him. He's like struggling, and Rado is hanging from the ceiling. So you guys definitely look cool as you're doing this. And next up is Mr. Lord.
I'm gonna try out my new dancing scimitar on this bro.
Okay.
And I guess I was already kind of like right behind him before, like next to Radito before he jumped up into the rafters. I'm gonna come back and I yell out, "We're gonna talk about that tail later." And I'm gonna roll for what do I click again? The
So
little
under
thing
next to your dancing scimitar, go ahead and click hit dice.
Okay. Ooh. 5.
Ooh, that is not gonna hit. So the scimitar, I think that you're still getting used to the new sword, and you're kind of fumbling with it a little bit, and you do not hit him. All right. So then now he is up. So allow me one momento
How
to
much
kill you
damage was
guys.
this done?
None. TJ didn't hit. I mean,
Oof.
Lord didn't hit.
Mr.
Wait,
Lord
what
missed.
about what about Grant?
I did 4 damage.
Solid, guys. We're crushing it.
Yeah, you guys are doing really good. So let's see here. Hold on. Okay. So he pulls out, he has his sword out, right? So he goes to attack you, and one second. He hits who was standing right in front of him? Wasn't it Anton? You were the one that was
sure.
talking to him face to face. So he's gonna swing at Anton because he feels personally attacked, and he's gonna hit for 1 second. Six damage. So that's pretty rough.
Oh shoot! I didn't
kinda
realize how
smack-
little it's have.
Yeah, he kind of smacks you, and you definitely take a step back from that. How many hit points do you have?
Now I have 2.
Okay.
Oh
Is
gosh.
that including the disadvantage for me grappling him?
Oh yeah, that's actually a good point.
Let's
Hold on.
go. Thank you, Cleo.
Yeah, way to ruin my plans. Okay, so he actually does not hit
Oh,
because of the
You're
grapple.
welcome, Anton.
Thank
Questioning
you.
my worst group.
He's trying to swing, and his arms are just too locked in. He kind of does one of these awkward like T-Rex arm things, and just misses you completely.
Perfect.
But he does break free of Cleo's grapple.
Can
He
I take
kind
a
of pushes
bonus
you off.
Can I make a bonus action to spit on him after he misses?
oh my gosh.
Hold on 1 second.
Yes, I like the spitting. Mine says 2 weapon fighting for.
Everyone says.
I guess I have 2 weapons.
Everyone does. I have that too.
All right, sorry.
Okay.
So yeah, you can definitely use your bonus action to spit on him, and he's definitely like irritated by that.
Cool.
And he says something like, "Anton, you son of a expletive."
You son of a
and
goat
then-
hugger.
And then it's back to Cleo. So you're still kind of behind him, but you're no longer grappling him.
Can I stab him in the throat with my dagger?
You can try.
You will try.
So what do I
So
roll?
on your character sheet, you should have your dagger, and then you would just roll your attack first to see if you hit. And then
17? 22,
Yep, so-
sorry.
so that definitely hits. And then you would roll your damage.
Grant, did you update your health?
Yeah.
7. Man, I'm carrying this whole team.
Oh, you did 7?
Yeah.
So, what does it look like when you kill this guy? You get to describe it.
I bury the dagger up into the sheath into his neck, and it just squirts out of his jugular, and it's really bloody.
Blood everywhere.
And all the
Awesome.
experience comes out like Minecraft, like ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, and you got to try to run around to collect
Collect
it
it.
before it goes away.
Get it.
So you bury this dagger in this blacksmith's neck, and he falls over dead. There's blood, etc. At this point, there's guards, town guards, and lots of people around, and they are all kind of like, "What happened?" Right? So one of the captains of the guard comes up to you guys and says, "Can you guys please explain to me what happened here?"
Yeah.
This man
Go
was a
for it.
traitor to the crown.
No, I just walked in and killed this dude, so you guys can.
Yeah, Cleo doesn't actually know what happened, does she?
I'm
She's just ride or die.
She's like,
I'm
"Yeah, I
Just
got it."
chaos.
I just want to be looking at my new sword, and then I just want to put it down for a second and pick up my stein, and just have another drink.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
pick
definitely.
up this. I'm gonna pick up his sword, the blacksmith
Did we
sword,
get our gold back?
as well as my gold.
Yeah, you can get your gold back.
Oh, sweet.
I would say the weapons you have that you bought, you can keep. You can get your gold back. So re-add whatever gold you spent to him. You can thank Joe for that because he made him a bad guy. So you weren't gonna get that gold back until you killed him. But I will say, at this point, there's guards around and stuff. So anything you didn't already purchase, they're not gonna be keen if you try to take something. Like it's not like I'm just gonna loot the whole shop at this point.
Thanks, Joey
Yeah.
Bones.
So they need to investigate.
I'm gonna talk to the guard and say, this man was a traitor to the crown. We came here to buy stuff for a mission given to us by the queen, and
While
he
he's
was writing down our name.
yeah,
He was writing down our names. He was like saying that we were the party, and so we confronted him on it, and he drew his sword.
I would like to, while
So we
he's
just gotta take
explaining
care of
that,
business.
try to search his body and find that piece of paper to see if there's any additional information.
Okay. Yeah, you search his body. I mean, you find some just normal items. You get your gold back. You get the paper that he was writing. You don't see anything else immediately suspicious.
Okay.
But you do have the paper that he was writing with your names on it.
I'm rolling a perception.
Okay.
On his
So what are you
body,
looking for?
19. I'm just looking for anything, like any more clues of what he was doing, because like this is my friend who just like betrayed us. I want to know why.
There's dark arts involved.
I got 19.
And are you looking at like his body specifically or
His body and like his desk.
his desk area? Okay. Yeah. So I would say nothing's immediately apparent on top of his desk or in his body, other than that piece of paper.
Alrighty.
So the guard is definitely still not totally convinced that you guys are just like good guys. Like he just watched you like murder this blacksmith who's been in town for like decades, and he's definitely his whole guard has their swords drawn, and he says, hey, put your weapons down. You said that this guy was a traitor to the crown. Like, do you have any evidence?
Can we show the letter? Do we have the letter in
Yeah,
our possession?
I
now?
hand the letter to the guards.
Not the letter, the note that he
The
was
thing,
writing.
No,
the
the
note
note.
that he was writing is what I mean.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're on the quest to deliver this letter that this princess has over here. If you can show it to him. It was given to us by the queen herself.
No, I think the cat has it.
The cat has it.
Mhm.
Cleo
Cleopatra.
This feline has a letter that we're going to be delivering to the queen. That we're delivering for the queen. You can see her royal seal on it.
And it's glowing.
And you can see this note that he was writing down our names to try to saying that we were the party that the queen was sending.
Yep.
So if you put 2 and 2 together, you look like a very smart individual. You can tell that he was not up to anything good. He was a traitor to the crown.
Yes.
Apologize.
I gave a
guys.
regular promise, not a royal promise, that I wouldn't open up this letter.
So catch me up to speed. What's the plan here?
So we were just describing to the guard what had happened up until this point. We don't really have any evidence necessarily
We
concrete.
showed him the letter from the queen, and we showed him the note that the blacksmith was writing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, he looks at it and he says, "Oh yeah, this is definitely a letter from the queen. You must be the group she's sending out. I mean, we were all briefed on this mission, so I wouldn't be surprised if you guys were high targets." Yeah, you know, we're gonna have to do some more investigating, but I think you guys are good to go since you have a letter from the queen right here. Can I please confiscate the letter that you saw Mr. Stonearm's writing? That's the
course.
blacksmith's name.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I just hand it over to him. I mean,
Okay.
I look at it. There's nothing unusual on it. Is there? No foreign writing or spells or anything?
Only thing you know is that you see his signature, so it's very clearly a paper written by him.
Cool.
And you know what I mean. There's nothing else suspicious except that he was just writing a letter
Yeah.
to someone. You don't know who.
Awesome. Then I'm okay with that. I hand it over then, and I say, guys,
Okay.
we should probably go get Princess Coral and move on before we do any more damage to this
Town.
town.
And I have the blacksmith's sword, right?
The ornate
Wait, you-
sword.
Yes.
You also
I
picked
think-
up my sword at the end, but I think you're just holding it for me.
Yeah.
you guys have TJ's flying scimitar. The blacksmith's sword was part of evidence, so I don't think you can have that.
It's in evidence locker.
Because I mean, they saw
when they
him.
came in, I picked it up. I picked it up right after he died.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, you can have it.
If I agreed to that at some point in time, then you can have the ornate sword.
You never agreed to it. I said it, but so I don't know if you
Okay.
heard me or not.
You can have
so-
it. I'll let you have it.
All right. thank you.
So it is a long sword, and it's very ornate. Like just like the blacksmith detailing and artistic style is just like very, very pristine and cool. So you have a very nice looking sword now.
Cool.
Should have that since, I saved your life and then killed him.
We'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's just get
Or
out
we
of
could
here.
talk about it now. You could just give it to me.
I'm just trying to get on our way. I already have it. We're
Okay.
in the middle of talking
I'll
to the
remember that
guards.
next
We'll
time.
talk in a little bit.
Yeah.
Cleopatra will remember that.
I will.
Okay, cool. So you guys are, you're shook up a little bit, but it sounds like you want to go find Princess Coral. Is that the plan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go find this girl.
Okay. Okay. So,
Yeah.
so you make your way back to the castle steps. I think is where we said you were,
Yes.
and you come along a very just like picturesque scene of a beautiful princess surrounded by a bunch of children and young ladies and young girls, and it looks like they all have like these beautiful braids and flowers in their hair, and everybody has their nails painted.
And we're looking
everybody-
somewhat kind of rough.
and you guys are kind of covered in blood and like a little bit dirty, and definitely you don't fit the aesthetic of the scene right now.
So again, obviously, I want my tail tucked back in, and I want my hood up, and I kind of just want to push past these children, and because there's obviously smearing some blood on some of these children, and I kind of just grab her hand and I pull her back towards us as we, So I'm just gonna grab her hand, pull her back through the children, and say, "Let's go."
All right. And now that we're clear of the whole blacksmith area, I'm going to say to both Cleopatra and Mr. Lord, I picked the blacksmith sword up. You both know that I am one for spells, not swords. Will this serve either of you better? Since you guys have respect for them from that fight.
Can I Oh, you're not even asking me, so that's fine.
No, I'm not.
I'm going to turn down the offer and let Cleopatra have it because I already have myself
A
this fancy new dancing scimitar.
dancing scimitar.
So.
Nice. So Cleo got her wish.
And
Yeah,
also, I'm
grab-
really good at animal handling.
Hey.
I was planning on giving the sword to someone else, but just after we left the blacksmith's, because I didn't want to draw attention to the fact that I had it.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you can do it, or I can do it for you. But go. I'll have you do it because it's good to learn. But go into your equipment, and then manage equipment, and then just go in and search longsword. And then you should be able to just hit the add button.
Is there anywhere else that anyone wants to explore while we're here?
I mean, I'm assuming we would want to buy food enough for like a few days. Can we just say that we did that and like subtract some gold?
Yeah,
So,
I think that
You guys already have rations in your inventory. You should all have them, I think.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that you have enough rations for. I think you have. But it says 1 day. I'm just gonna say like you have rations for a couple days.
Cool. All right. Can I turn to the princess and say, "Are we all ready to get going now?" And she's braiding hair.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I guess. Let's go.
There's always a bigger fish.
You guys
Alrighty.
took like 5 hours.
Sorry, I had to kill an old friend.
Can I grab the sleeve of the princess's like poofy shirt and just like wipe my face on it?
Yikes.
You have to roll something for that.
That is
Um,
not free.
I would say. So I would say you just try, and she pulls her arm away. It sounds like, right?
Yeah, get off of me. Don't touch me.
Okay, that's fine.
Good.
Like the cat better.
A
anyway.
saving throw.
Amazing. All right, so you guys are pretty much, you're geared up. Princess Coral doesn't seem too upset that you guys are covered in blood. Maybe she is, maybe she's not. But I'm just gonna assume you guys have explained to her what happened. And it sounds like you guys want to get going.
Is there anywhere else that we want to explore on this map? Not that
Yeah, you
question
can-
mark. Any?
You can look at the overland map if you want and see, like I said, like you're welcome to explore, or when you're ready to go, the North Docks is going to be where the boat is ready.
Okay.
Personally, I've had enough. I say go ahead and let's just get out of here and let's get this letter to the princess.
Okay. How we all? How we feeling? Anyone else want to say anything? Now's the time.
Pretty good.
Okay, we're moving on.
Okay. So you guys go over you start walking towards you're at the castle, but you start walking over towards the North Docks. And, the roads are, just to give you a picture of sort of this coastal town, like the roads are all sort of this beautiful white sand. And you pass a few little farms, like plots of farmland, and you pass by the Citrus Inn, which is where, like, obviously you guys have all been there and you've all had drinks there and stuff. You head towards the North Docks, and you see a long pier that goes out with a couple boats like tied up to it. And the one at the end, it looks like there's a crew of people, of guys, just kind of like getting things ready and tying things up. And you that's the only boat you see with anybody kind of out there doing anything. So could be led to believe that might be with the transport.
Cool.
So should we get on one of these boats, guys?
Does any of us have any sailing expertise? Because
I wonder if that would fall under survival.
sure. So
Got
I approach the crew and ask about vessel travel on a vessel. I would like to
Word.
procure a boat for travel on a vessel, traveling vessel.
Are you asking me to
Like
get on my
that.
boat?
Good words.
Pray tell, good sir, what might I be able to
He
sail
looks at the other
to?
party members and says, "Can anyone else here tell me what this guy's trying to say to me?"
Yeah, I got you. He wants to know if you can give us a ride in your boat.
You want to ride on my boat? No, I can't give you a ride on my boat. This boat has been assigned to a very important mission for the queen.
I think
Yeah,
that
that's
mission
us.
is us.
Oh, you? Okay, well, do you have any proof?
I don't have proof, but someone in my party might have proof.
Who would it be? All right, I'll show him the letter.
Ah, yes. So this is the adventuring crew. My name is Captain Salty Waters, and I'll be your captain for the trip. Welcome aboard. And he shows you on board, and kind of like, it's just a pretty typical. Actually, I'll put a picture of it in the old chat there. But it's a pretty typical boat. You've seen boats like this plenty of times. You've probably ridden on boats like this plenty of times. And as you get on the deck, there's 3 or 4 guys like just kind of like tying some ropes and moving some boxes and stuff. And he says, and the captain approaches you again and says, "Alrighty then. So tell me again where we're taking you, you lads."
We are going to
What was that place called?
Fishbone Island.
Fish Skull Bone Island.
Fist Bump Island.
Yes. Alrighty, Fishbone Island. Any of you ever been to Fishbone Island?
It's been a while, but I
Hundreds of
used to
times.
hang out with some of the common folk there.
Can I would like to get on the boat.
We're on the boat.
You're
We're
already
on
on
the
the boat.
boat.
Oh, okay. I would like to do
What is happening?
a perception
We
or
have
investigation
friends.
attempt. I just want to see if there's anything interesting on the boat.
Okay. You don't really need to roll. I'll just say that. I mean, well, you can roll for perception if you want to look a little deeper.
Okay, I'd like to
Um,
do a deep dive.
All right, do your deep look.
Deep looking.
Have the
is-
princess roll for medicine to evaluate you for a stroke.
For
'cause I think
brain
something
damage.
happened to you.
Yeah. Right.
I fell off the beam and hit my head.
Do you
Yeah.
smell toast?
Burnt toast.
Yikes.
All right.
Okay,
What'd
yep,
you roll
you're
for
dying.
perception?
I rolled a 9.
Nice. So, oh, I see that now. Okay, so yeah, you don't notice much about anything special on the boat. It's just a pretty typical sailboat with, like crates and ropes and all that sort of stuff. There's a couple guys that are kind of coming in and out of the second layer of the boat, and they're obviously drinking pretty heavily. They have like some rum and they're swaying back and forth. So it's definitely a salty crew of pirates, or not necessarily pirates, just salty sailor type people,
Cool. I would like to I don't have anything to do.
So you guys are on the boat. He's told you welcome and stuff. I mean, you can ask him questions. You can ask him where you should be staying. It's up to you.
So
Does anybody know how to sail a boat themselves without having these
Alright.
guys do it?
Well,
why?
I was gonna say I
Hey,
can.
Ma.
So a little bit more of my backstory is like I'm one with like the common folk, and I would assume that these workers on the ship
Pretty blue
are
collar.
kind of just some regular common people. Would that
Yep.
be an accurate assumption?
Definitely
Um,
blue collar, sort of salty dog, like coastal town type people.
So those like, for what my character's like, since I come from the ranks of the kind, you fit in among them. So I wanted to try to. I'm just gonna kind of like talk to them, and they'll
Cozy
be
up.
like, "Oh, he's one of us."
Sure.
One
Yeah,
of
anything.
us.
So there's a couple guys. There's 2 dudes that are drinking, kind of coming up and down the stairs, and then there's 2 guys on the main deck, and then the captain. So you're welcome to try to talk to any of them or ask them questions or anything like that.
Can I roll a perception just to see if I see anything?
Sure.
Just to maybe point us in a direction.
To get to
Yeah, I'll
Fishbone
get a
Island.
20.
Oh.
Okay. So you notice that underneath, like, so you're on the ship and you're facing the front of the ship. You guys can look at the picture too that I put in the chat. Basically, like the back area under, like the quarters underneath the part of the ship in the back where you'd be steering is like a captain's quarters, and you see like a door there that would lead into the captain's quarters. And then you see the 2 staircases that would go down to the second layer of the boat, but you don't notice anything immediately shifty or weird about it.
Okay.
Awesome.
So
How long is this boat ride for?
So he explains that it's going to be about a 20-hour trip to get to Fishbone Island. And basically he says like, hey, you guys are welcome on the second deck. There's some beds down there. If you want to take a rest, feel free to take a rest, and we'll have some breakfast ready for you in the morning, and you can just relax and rest up before your adventure. So at this
Cool.
point, it's probably like 8 or 9 p.m. It's starting to get dark, so you're welcome to rest if you want.
I would like to, before we go rest, I would like to go and try to find where the other sailors are drinking and kind of hang out with them and start drinking with them. And I asked Mr. Lord if he wants to come join me.
Hey, now you're talking to my language, man.
I want to try to bond a little
I don't
bit.
know why I was talking like that.
Okay, awesome. So
I'll join them as well.
honestly, you guys can all, if you guys all want to join, he's welcoming you basically to go down to check out the second layer of the deck of the boat. So as you guys walk down there, it's nothing special. It's definitely, it's kind of grimy and stuff. There's like some barrels and some stuff like that, but there's definitely some beds down there where it looks like you could probably get some rest if you want. And there's the two dudes that are kind of coming up and down as they're getting things ready on the boat. At this point they're down there just kind of hanging out and drinking. There's like several barrels of like booze and rum and like some bottles of rum and stuff, and they're just like cracking up, having a really good time. So yeah, they offer you to drink if you guys want to go like sit down and have a drink with them.
I would like to challenge them to a drinking contest with Red
Before
Dead
that happens,
as my partner.
Can I nudge I forget his name, the tiefling?
Yes, Radito.
I say, I've never seen a wood elf with a tail before.
I just kind of want to give him a little bit of a eyebrow raise and tell him we wood elves come in all shapes and sizes. At this point, maybe if I drink a little bit, oh boy, then I will. I can.
And then suddenly Radito just kind of goes over to the floor and starts doing push-ups because someone purchased it with channel points.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do it.
So actually, guys, why don't we take? So you just come down to the second layer of the deck. I wanted to ask how late you guys want to go. Like, I don't know how late everybody wants to play tonight. Do you guys have an idea of roughly how long you guys want to play?
I could probably do like 10:45.
Okay.
I personally wouldn't like to go for too much longer.
Okay.
I lose
We
an
can-
hour of sleep tonight, so
Yeah, we do lose.
to work it.
Sleep.
I have to
He did
be up
20.
at 6.
Okay. So we
I mean,
can.
if I was gonna say if there's like another another short type of thing that would, if there's another good stopping point that happens in a little bit, I'd go for a little bit longer. But I don't know, just whatever you think.
No, you're good. No, I think I don't want to. We don't want to keep you guys up too late. So why don't we?
Are we
just
not
go to,
drinking?
like-
Not a drinking.
No, well, why don't we just? You can do a little bit of like the RP, sort of getting to know the people on the ship, and then we can call it before you guys set out on the journey if you guys want,
Sure, I like
Sounds
that.
and then pick up there next time.
Yep, like yep.
Okay, cool. So
Drinking
yeah, you're on the lower deck of the ship, and it sounds like Radito wants to drink.
I want Redneck to be my partner, 2v2.
Hey!
Okay. So why don't we just go for it then? We'll say, alrighty then. What are the stakes? What are the rules here?
Okay.
And these are two dudes. They introduced themselves as Dobbs and Orville.
Okay.
Hey, Dobbs. Orville.
And Dobbs has like
Names.
a really tattered captain's hat with like lots of holes in it, and Orville like looks like he at one point in time was dressed up to go to church and just never took those clothes off for like 20 years, and they're just tattered, and like it's got like a tie on, but it just looks disgusting. So yeah, they're down here drinking, and they want to know what the stakes are.
All right, I want to ask, like, do you want me to pick the drinking game, or do you want to pick the drinking game?
I'll let you pick since you're the guest.
All right, I reach into my knapsack.
How seriously
And
are they
I-
taking us, or do they think we're kind of a joke?
Oh, they're like pretty drunk already, so they're like ready to like do anything you suggest, pretty
All
much.
right, I'm gonna reach into my knapsack, and I want to pull out 12 cups of sort, and I clear the table, and on each side of the table I make a pyramid, 6 and 6.
Okay.
Oh!
And they stand on one side, we stand on the other, and then all of a sudden I reach into my bag and I pull out 2 sphere-shaped objects that are about yay big
Okay.
and slightly bouncy, but
On
also
your-
hollow.
On your equipment list, go ahead and add beer pong kit.
Is that actually a thing, or do I just...
Probably not. You might be able to add it. I don't know. So
No, can't we
so
just use
Dobbs-
our mess kits?
It doesn't matter. I'm not actually worried about it. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna assume you have cups and you have little balls of some kind.
Yeah, that's fine.
So he stands up and he says, "All right,
I wanna put
haven't
I
played
can
this
take the-
game.
I wanna
what do
put
you call this?"
10 coins on the table.
Okay, so you slam 10 coins on the table. Anybody else want to slam some coins on the table? Let's see. So it's you two against Dobbs and Orville, right?
All right,
Yeah.
so I tell them the name of the game is Cup Ball, and they look at me and they're like, "That is the dumbest name I've ever heard."
Okay, so you guys are getting ready. You put 10 coins down. They put 10 coins down. What Cleo and Princess Coral and Anton, what are you guys doing during this time?
I'm not gonna play any games. I'm just gonna sit there and drink.
Silently?
Yep.
How do you feel?
Like there's too much on my mind. And I'm just trying to get it off.
You like it?
Okay, Cleo and Princess Coral, are you guys like, what are you guys feeling?
You guys want to fight? I want to ask, are you in on this?
To me?
To you two, like you want to take us on when we win?
No, so I don't drink alcohol. I only drink salt water. So this isn't really my field.
Does it do the same thing?
So depends on what kind of salt water you have.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, girl.
Dobbs stands up and says, "Aye, we got plenty of salt water. We're on the ocean. Yeah, what do you want in it? Some rum?"
I don't play these petty little child games. I'm much too formal and fancy for that. So I'll just hang back and take some like selfies on my shell phone. So
Okay. Orville being kind of like, Orville's kind of this church boy like in shambles. He notices that your hair is braided and that you have like these really pretty painted nails, and he kind of comes over and he's like, I couldn't help but notice your beauty, my lady. And he kind of hiccups. And he asks you if you want to play on his team for cup ball.
I mean, do you have anything to offer me other than yourself? Because that's not really a good bargain for me.
He says, I am just a humble sailor. I haven't got much. But just taking in your aura is enough reward for me.
Or we could just go play some cards.
in the corner by herself.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure, I'll play.
Okay.
Done
Oh,
deal.
looks
So-
like we got ourselves a game, Rodito.
Let's go. Yay!
So Orville, having recruited Princess Coral to his cupball team, kind of shoves Dobbs aside and says, "I be gone." You know, he doesn't. He's like, "I got a new partner," and you guys have basically 20 coins on the table up for grabs. So let's. I guess the best way to do beer pong would probably be to just roll some die and
Yeah.
see who makes some shots. So why don't you guys go first? And
Athletics.
Mr. Lord and Radito throw, athletics.
Baby 19.
15.
All right, so both of those sink. So you guys have 2 cups.
Let's go. I
Um,
want to ask. What is it? Dobbs? No, Dobbs
yeah,
is
Dobbs.
gone. Or Orville.
No, Orville. Yeah,
Wait, do we
Orville.
get-
I want to
Call
ask
back.
Orville about the seas. Like, what should we expect? Is this going to be an easy trip? You know, just casually kind of talking.
Yeah.
Is this going to be an easy trip, a 20-hour trip, or what kind of weather is it going to be like?
Yeah. So you sink 2 cups, and you're like, "Oh yeah, let's go, rock and roll." And then you're like, you ask him this question. He kind of goes, it'll be an easy trip. We've been to Fishbone Island many times. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's only about a 20-hour trip."
Good.
Plenty of time, my friend.
So then we will say,
Do we get balls back for the 2 cups we made?
Oh, they don't know about the 2
no,
cup
that's
rule.
not a rule. He's too drunk to understand that kind of thing. So now it's Princess Coral and Orville. So Princess Coral, throw your athletics check,
Can
acrobatics, I guess.
Wait, can we?
Can you try to charm him?
No. Can we assume or somehow make it that we filled the cups that we're throwing our balls into with salt water and not alcohol?
Yeah, you don't have to drink. It's more or less just for the game, so
Well-
you don't have to drink.
Well, can they be water in our cups though? That we set
Oh,
out?
sure.
Okay.
Sure, you put out on your side of the table. Orville agreed to put salt water instead of alcohol.
And they're just gonna be water in the ones that we're throwing out.
That you're throwing at, like the ones that they're drinking, or the ones you guys are drinking?
The ones that I'm throwing the balls at.
Oh no, those are filled with alcohol, right? Because Radito and
I was
We have
Well-
to drink them to make it.
Oh, you want to? Oh, so
I was
you're
gonna
throwing
bang
into
water.
alcohol. There's water in that alcohol.
I mean,
There's
there's water in
water, babe.
alcohol.
You can do it. Try it.
Well,
Yeah,
okay,
I
so
mean,
I'll throw.
I would
Let me-
allow
No,
it.
no, do it. He's allowing it.
Well, I
What's
gotta
your
throw
what's your
first.
spell?
Let me throw first.
What's your spell?
Well, I need to miss at first. I didn't know if I was gonna miss or not. I got 14.
So 14, unfortunately. No, actually 14 hits. Yeah, that'd be in.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Then I don't.
So
need
you
to use
make-
it.
So you sink 1. So I'm keeping track on this. What is there, 6 cups in
Yeah.
beer pong? Okay. So you sink 1, the back middle, and Dobbs Orville being kind of drunk, he's gonna roll at disadvantage. So he rolls a 12, which just barely hits as well.
Can I
So you
try
guys
to
make
scoop?
2. Try to scoop with
Another athletics?
acrobatics at disadvantage, because
Okay.
that's hard.
So what is it? What is that?
So just roll it twice.
It's the ball's just spinning around
18.
the rim.
18 and 4. So 4 is the one.
Yep. No go. Good try. He says good try. All right, so Mr. Lord and Radito, you guys are up again for your round.
So athletics.
Yep. 12.
And as
All
you
right, I
guys
got a
are
7.
getting ready to throw yours, Dobbs is still in the room, and he leans over to Cleo and Anton and says, have you been on the ocean much?"
Cleo is
Not very often.
stuffing her face.
How do birds feel about the ocean? No offense to you.
A lot of fish, so it's usually pretty good.
I feel like Cleo probably doesn't like being on the water. Are you in a state of anxiety here?
Because when you guys were hanging out with the blacksmith, I went and got some Dramamine from the old witch's house, so I'm good.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I'll allow it. All right, so you guys are comfortable with the water. And let's see, Mr. Lord and Radito both sink another 2 cups, it looks like.
Dude, we're crushing this game.
All right, Princess Coral and Orville. Orville,
Got a 2.
She rolled
as
a 2.
expected, Orville misses. He's just all over the place,
You
and
wanna do
Princess
some
Coral
magic?
also misses. Yeah, you could try your spell.
Yeah, so I want to shape water in the cup to kind of rise up the ball and to land, you know, I guess I was close enough and the water catches the ball into the, I want to
Okay.
like a wave and to catch the ball into the cup. That
Okay, it
almost
works.
missed. Okay, good.
It works.
Good.
I want to notice something's up, but not really know what I just. I'm gonna be a
The
little
two of us-
confused.
Okay,
I
roll.
just
So,
look at Radito and I'm like, yo,
What just
roll
happened?
on. Radito
No.
and
Look
Mr.
at
Lord,
that guy.
roll a perception check. Both of you roll a perception.
Oh, 11.
25.
My
So,
dude
Radito-
doesn't miss it a thing.
Radito's like, wait, did I just see something? I must be seeing things. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But Mr. Lord clearly saw her like use her magic to change the situation.
But we're not gonna say.
Well,
They
it's
need it.
his choice. They need it.
No, I just kind of look at her with like that, you know, that like I definitely saw you do that look, like come on, bro. And I like just kind of like sing myself a little, like kind of like brush it off. And I'm like, just making pancakes, making bacon pancakes, and then I get the balls and I shoot my shot.
Okay, so
Try to win the round.
you guys have 2 spots open left.
Okay, let's
So
roll. For
this could win it.
I only have a 7.
19.
7 misses, 19 hits.
Don't worry. Can we call for a stack?
Well, we
You only have 1 left.
So they do a courtesy center the cup on the table.
That's the only one that hasn't been hit is the middle front. So that is still open. So you guys finish your turn, and then Princess Coral and Orville are up.
Oh, we're done. We just threw both of our balls.
And a 12.
So it's good.
I want to ask while they're going, like, is there any? I know we're gonna be mostly asleep for most of the trip, but is there anything interesting or exciting to see on this trip, or any cool sights that we passed?
He says, well, it depends how superstitious are you?
I'm just a little
And I
stitious.
tell, I'm just
Michael's
a little
not.
stitious. No,
Not
I definitely am familiar with the stitiousness.
Okay. He says, well, I'll tell you, legend has it there's a giant squid in this ocean. Never seen it myself, but heard some stories.
And do they sink? Do you sink?
Wait, Princess Coral, what was your
I
shot?
think 12. Let me check. Yeah, 12.
Okay, so you sink, what's his name? Orville again misses.
Oh
He's
my gosh.
just playing like you are definitely carrying the team on your back.
Yikes.
So you have 2 cups left to sink at this point. And
All right, Mr. Lord, let's get
yep,
it.
Radito and Mr. Lord have 1 cup left, so you just got to make 1 shot.
19, I think
Mr.
you got
Lord?
it. I think you got
All
it.
right. I got a 15.
And I rolled
So
a
you guys-
17. We both.
You guys throw it at the same time. They both go in the cup, and you're free to celebrate because you
Let's
won.
go. Athletics check for celebration. No.
Yeah.
Performance check for dance.
Okay, yeah. So you guys dance, and depending on how your check goes, it looks cool or bad.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
It looks really
gosh.
bad.
I got a 9.
I got a 3.
No, everybody's laughing.
Okay.
Everybody's
Especially me.
upset. Yeah, Miss Princess Corals. So here's the question: do you want to give them 1 last shot to try to sink
Sure,
it?
they
to
got
tie it?
redemption. You got.
They get their redemption. So Princess Coral and Orville are gonna roll 1 more time. Orville misses
Yeah,
critically.
14.
You sink, but Orville misses.
Do you
so
want to try to use your
unfortunately-
magic?
No.
Okay.
You already saw me once. I can't use it again.
Okay.
So it was a
Risk
very
anything coming
close.
out.
It was a very close game. You only had one cup left, but unfortunately, you guys did lose. So you didn't put any money up, I don't think. I think only Orville did. So he loses 10 coins to you guys, and
Awesome.
you guys take the
We'll
pot.
split 5 and 5.
So do we add 5?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you can add 5 gold to your thing there. So yeah, Orville
Were
basically.
they gold coins or
Yeah.
were they?
I
Yeah,
put gold.
coins?
Yeah.
hmm So he basically he doesn't seem too upset about losing, but he does say, yeah, just yeah, there's always something wild on the ocean. That's what makes the ocean so mystical. But you all don't have anything to worry about. We've been doing this for decades. So feel free to get some sleep. There's some beds in the back there. I'm gonna go pass out.
I'm feeling pretty good. I think that we should go get a rest. Anyone else want to do anything exciting or fun?
I'm already passed out.
Anton's already asleep in one of the
There's like
beds.
4 bottles around me. I'm passed.
Yep. Awesome. Is that what we're gonna call it tonight then?
I think that's a good place to call it for now.
Dude.
Awesome.
Well done, guys. You get first campaign, first session. We did pretty good.
First session blues. Very good. Guys, I would take what you know. Hold on 1 second. Let me pause this. Okay, so that was session 1. Okay, we will be uploading this to YouTube in the next couple days. So if you guys came in late or missed it, it'll be a VOD on the channel. It will also be on YouTube. We are going to be doing this bi-weekly. So I had a blast tonight. We're just getting started. At the beginning of the next session, we'll do a little bit of a recap on what had happened, some of the highlights. And then the next session will be on the 27th.
So I will say there was, I think, 2 rewards that got redeemed that we didn't end up doing
Don't forget
tonight.
about Sonic's
Yes.
thing, yeah.
Sonic, I did see yours. You requested a really sweet looking sword that will be in the next session.
Awesome.
So definitely don't miss. And then, wasn't there one at the very beginning that was like 500 that I never saw an answer as to what he?
I don't
wanted?
think
Yeah, he never put anything in.
He never put anything in, so we
He
can.
was just cheering for
we-
fun.
I think I'm not sure if he was just sharing for fun. That was Atticus. I can reach out to him and see if
Okay.
if it was just like a enjoy the stream bits or something else.
Okay,
So,
definitely.
we have notes on Sonic's blade that will get introduced at some point for sure.
Yes.
And guys, feel free. I'm gonna put the Discord in here right now.
Nightbot. Here's my Discord.
Here's my Discord. Feel free to join. We have a D&D suggestions. Tell us what you liked, what you didn't like, what you'd like to see more of. Suggest improvements, and we will move on from here. Yeah, that was a pretty good session, I would say, guys.
Yeah. Thanks for bearing with me. I know I don't know all the rules.
It's a little bit of a slow start. We'll probably have more action next time.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did great, Line Pup. It was great.
Yes. So.
That was awesome.
But for tonight, we are gonna call the stream, and we will be back tomorrow for a tier list. Spookster, I will eat your pasta tomorrow.
What pasta do you have to eat?
I have to eat pasta and frozen marinara, so we have to.
Frozen?
Yes. Like I guess just lick it a little bit and eat some dry pasta.
Like just a dry noodle?
Just
It's
dry
a pasta
noodles.
stick. Like it's like a posticle.
Yeah.
Do you want me to like put some marinara on a dry noodle and put it in the freezer and you can eat it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Also, Alexa, I was simultaneously so impressed, but also disappointed by your shell phone pun.
Thank you.
Yeah,
No
that
one
was
else
awesome.
noticed it or said anything about
Awesome. Sonic,
I laughed.
Oh, nice.
Sonic,
Okay,
That
good.
was awesome.
get your
Oh, thank you,
your
thank you.
request in now. We might do it tomorrow though.
Oh, gosh.
What is your request, Sonic?
I'm gonna try to do as many nautical puns as I can in this
Nautical
D&D.
nonsense.
Very
I
fair.
can do.
Very fair.
So if you want to like a visual of what I like my character in my mind looks like, it's Daryl from The Walking Dead.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
But I'm
nice.
just a little more fun
And round,
than him. Like no, just shorter.
shorter and rounder.
A little more fun.
Like I'm not quite as grumpy but survival wise, you know.
Cool. Thanks you, Sonic. I will definitely
Sonic
get.
is such a bro.
Sonic is a bro. I'll
I'm
make
gonna
sure
go
that I have a
clutch.
burger tomorrow for that. To-
Rado's really been wanting a burger today. He was like, "Man, I really
That's
want
his favorite.
burgers, really bad."
yeah,
It's
man.
like that's all he wants to eat ever.
Yeah,
That's right.
maybe tomorrow.
Hey.
we can get
Awesome,
one.
guys.
Can't go wrong with a good burger.
It's been great.
Are you stopping? You're not gonna do any games or anything?
I
closing the stream?
might come back for some late night stuff, but we're gonna stop streaming for now for maybe a little bit, just so that I can debrief with these guys. I don't know if we're gonna come back to play games or not, but it's been a great night. Again, like I said, join our Discord, send us your recommendations for a couple new guys that came in. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you guys next time. All right.
Yes.
Have a great night, guys.
Yee.
You guys
yee.
can say bye.
Bye.
See you guys. Thanks.
Bye.